Alright, so this is my Shulker box sorting system. So basically, it's a machine that sorts out items from Shulker boxes, and that's basically what it does. It's kind of chunky, it's kind of big, but it does it at 5 times. So it shoots out 4 Shulker boxes and it sorts through all of them for one item that we're looking for, and you get to choose that item. So how does this machine work? So basically, your Shulker boxes are going to be looking something like this. They're gonna be shot out in a row of 5, just like this, and then we're gonna have an item filter underneath these Shulker boxes searching for the item. And traditional item filters are using hoppers, and this is actually what they kind of look like right here. So as you can see, if we get some items, this item filter, for example, is only filtering for white concrete. So if we throw in a white concrete, it will go into the chest. But if we throw in a redstone comparator, as you can see, it won't accept that. And that's basically the idea, using the same mechanic but in this machine instead. And instead of using a hopper, which is stationary, we can use a minecart with a hopper, and this is basically what it looks like. And it's somewhat similar. It's just a little weirder. It's a little different in some cases. For example, if I put in a big old stack in there, you're gonna see it reduced down to 2, or it can be reduced down to 1, and it doesn't change the signal strength. So as you can see, if we actually get another item and look right here, the signal strength on the side, the signal strength won't change if it's at 2, but it will change if it's at 3, as you can see, and then it'll go down to 1. There is no real way of fixing this. I've tried a lot of ways, but there is no real way to get it exact as basically as reliable as this version. But it is reliable enough for this machine to work. So yeah. And so basically, this is what the machine is going to be looking like. So we're gonna have dispensers above the minecart, and basically these dispensers are gonna have items. So this Shulker box right here is gonna have concrete. This one's going to have stone, and this one is going to have wood. And currently, this hopper, we're gonna switch it to concrete. And basically now when we press this button, as you can see, the white concrete is being sorted out out of this Shulker box, and none of the rest of them are being pulled out. But let's say, for example, we switch it to oak wood. All we have to do is just change this item. We just have to remove some. It's just a little slower. But if we change it to oak wood, we're gonna start pulling out oak wood from the Shulker box. And so that's basically how the machine works, and we can see in action right here. As you can see, we have the minecart with a hopper right here, and this hopper has redstone in it. But if we just throw in a random item, basically this item is going to change that item filter and start the system. And then once we start the system, it's going to be searching for this item. In this case, we're going to put in lime concrete, so we're just going to throw it in, and we're going to quickly see that the item is going to be changed out. And now the system, I was testing something with it. Let's quickly do this. There you go. That's what usually is supposed to happen. I just broke the redstone here. But yeah, as you can see, the system will start searching for lime concrete, and if it doesn't find it, the Shulker boxes will be destroyed and then taken over to this chest right here. And basically they're just going to be held in this chest until the system is completely done, and then this chest is going to send the items down into this minecart right here. This minecart is going to get completely filled and then actually send them back to the dispensers that they originally started in, which was these ones. As you can see, we are going through all the Shulker boxes searching for something that isn't in the system, so it's going quite quickly. But if we put in something in the system, for example like redstone, or actually anything, that is the kind of the idea with it, you don't have to sort out your items. You can just throw all your crap into your Shulker boxes, put it into the system, and then you can throw in the item that you're looking for, and it will search through all of them. And so that's kind of the beauty behind it. So the system has finished. As you can see, this piston right here stops the clock from continuing to go, and basically now this minecart is going to get filled up with items, and it's going to send those Shulker boxes up, and then this one's going to get filled up real quick, then it's going to be sent again. And yeah, that's basically how it works. So let's do a little example here. I'm going to pull out a Shulker box, and we're going to put a stack of redstone into the Shulker box, break it, and then put the stack with the Shulker box into the system. And then now what we're going to do, let me quickly remove the items from here. Now what we're going to do is actually search for redstone, and there is actually redstone in the system. So we're going to see how that kind of reacts with items in the system. So is it finished? Yes, it's done. All right, so let's throw in our item. Quickly check. The item filter will change. Perfect. And now the machine will start running. and it's going to start searching for redstone. And for example, this is the one with redstone. So basically I'm just going to wait until we get to there. So I'm going to quickly, while we're waiting, basically what should happen is that you should see the signal strength of this go up. And once this goes up, it's going to turn off this piston, which is going to pull this piston block back, and it's going to stop it like right there. So as you can see, the system found redstone, and now this piston is pulled back so that it doesn't get destroyed, because this line right here destroys these. So once there is no more redstone in the minecart that's being filtered out, it's going to push this piston back. At any point, I'm sure we will. At some point, you know, like it has to, because I've been working on this for a while, so it should work, hopefully. There it is. Perfect. Now the items get pushed where they belong, and actually all the items are going to be sent down here. And as you can see, there is one item missing. It could be, yeah, did I never? Oh, okay. I added a way to fix that. Usually there's a little minecart down here that is actually here to basically boost the speed of how quickly items are being pulled out. So we can quickly see this. Actually, no, if I do it, it might break it. But I do have a system for removing these items that are left in this hopper. So technically there should be like this many in there. So yeah, that's basically, I already fixed that, but I forgot to put on this version because I have another version over there. Oh, wow. All right, so basically now the system is basically resetting itself, and yeah. All right, so basically this is the system without an interface. And this over here is the system with an interface. And basically why do I need an interface? And this is basically how you're going to interact with the actual machine itself. So basically we're going to turn off the shaders because holy crap, that is super bright. But traditionally this is how you're going to be looking at it. So we're going to have a little lamp up here that says do not use if steady or flashing, and that's going to be important for something I'm going to show you. And we're going to have a carpet right here, and this carpet is actually where you're going to be throwing in your items to start the system. So I don't think the system has any items into it, but yeah, here is the new and improved minecart with a hopper. So remember back then, remember when I just showed you items got stuck into this hopper? Well, now if we just throw in items in here, as you can see, those items are quickly removed and actually sent all the way up here into this barrel on where they actually belong. And that is kind of how it's supposed to be, right? Because you want items coming to you. You don't want to be looking around, fishing around for your items in this big old system. So yeah, all the items will be sent to you. All right, so you already know how the system works. I just showed you how it works. But the big cool thing about it now is that let's say you want to store something, or you want to put items into the system. It's going to be kind of annoying to go like looking through here and trying to jump down to these dispensers over here and then individually pulling out every single item. I don't know why there are. Okay, don't worry about it. There's shulker boxes missing. I'm sure it works fine. But basically you don't want to be looking around here placing down shulker boxes just to fill them. That's kind of dumb. So basically what we have is this big old red button right here, and when we press this, it's basically going to run through a whole cycle, but instead of sending the items back into the original dispensers, it is going to be sent into this chest. So basically if we press this button, what's going to happen is actually going to start a system, but the item filter hasn't changed. So no items are actually going to be pulled out, because if there's an item filter in there, it means that the previous run was looking for those items. So now, as you can see, the machine is running and it's basically sending all the items into this chest, just like the previous. But instead, as you can see, we have a whole new direction for this rail to go, and this minecart is actually going to send these items up this rail and send them up to this chest right here. And that way we can pull out the shulker boxes from here, and we don't have to go fishing around. And we can, if we want to pull something out, if we want to pull out shulker boxes, if we want to add shulker boxes, if we want to remove things from a shulker box or add things to a shulker box, we can do that all from right here. So as you can see, this light is on. And basically now if we try to throw anything into here, we can't, because the system is currently doing stuff, important things. So it's not going to let items go into the hopper. Alright, so the system has stopped, I believe. Yes, it has. And now we're going to see the minecart hopefully being filled up right now. There you go. And it's filled up, and it's gonna go, and it's gonna come up here, and it's going to start unloading some items. I wonder if this broke. No, I don't believe it has. So yeah, basically the shulker box is going to be unloading all the shulker boxes. Did I say the shulker box? I meant the minecart is going to be unloading all the shulker boxes. And here we go. So here are the shulker boxes, and in theory we could just grab some and like place them down. see what's inside of them, take a little gander if we wanted to, but we don't need to. Throw them back. It's picking up another load, and it's going to be bringing them down here. It should stop right here. I'm like 95% sure. Okay, I was wrong. Maybe one of them was missing, or one of them got lost. Very possible. Did it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna say one of them got lost. But yeah, now we have these shulker boxes here. So if you want to send them back, for example, all we have to do now is actually just press the same button again, which I think is kind of cool. So we just press it again, and basically now this is going to be flashing, and until this is basically not flashing, it is ready to go. So even if we try to throw items into it, the system won't start running because that will break it. And basically it is going to be sending all the items back. Hopefully, as you can see, there are the shulker boxes being sent back, be shot up very nicely. Okay, that's probably what happened. I don't know why this is being so weird. Just throw them in there. Come on, just work. Just work for the first time every time. Like, it's not that hard. Perfect. Yeah, there's probably some fixing that could be done, but yeah, that's basically what it does. And now it sends the items back. Oh, that might be another reason. Wow, there's a lot of things broken, I'm realizing. But yeah, that's probably where a shulker box got stuck. And now items are going to be distributed, and that little ding right there means that the system is kind of ready, I think. Is it ready? Oh yeah, look at that. Wait, there was an extra shulker box. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, the system is now ready to run, and basically that is actually it. It works pretty well. I might build it again. I think there's some improvements I can make on it. But yeah, it's something that took me a while to build. Let's just pretend nobody sees that. And yeah, so thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.